Hey guys, welcome back to Fun Fiero. Today is a very special day. I'm actually really excited about this video, and I've got to tell you guys that I've been wanting to do this for a while, but we haven't. We've just been kind of just doing the normal videos for you guys, and definitely making sure that we keep you up to date on things that going on at Disney World. Mainly Disney World because we haven't gotten to the other parks yet, but that's to come. But here's the thing, guys. We've been wanting to really kind of share more with you guys of who we are. Who is Fun Fiero? Why do we do this? You know, those types of things. But we would also, in the future, love if you guys have any questions about us or things that you want to know about us. We would also like to share that with you guys. So please, and we encourage this, please leave it in the comments. Questions that maybe we can answer for you guys. We would like to do another video, follow-up video to this to answer those questions. But let's just kind of dive in, let you guys know who we are. Also, if you are brand new to this channel, we would love that if you guys would go ahead and first of all, give this video a big thumbs up. It helps our channel grow. But also subscribe to our channel so that way we can keep you up to date on all the up and comings going on at Walt Disney World, and also the things that are going on in our lives as far as it relates to Walt Disney World. I mean, I know we're going on a cruise here pretty soon, an anniversary cruise for us.
Oh, yeah.
And also we're going to go to the parks for part of that trip too. So we're excited to share that with you guys. So we are definitely going to be vlogging that. But let's just dive right into this and see what happens.
So I'm Liz Fiero.
I'm Andy Fiero.
And welcome to Fun Fiero.
Absolutely, guys. So thanks for hanging out with us today. What are some questions that we could, maybe, or what are some things that we could tell these guys about us to kind of let them in more to our lives?
Well, I guess one of the first questions is we both are Disney freaks. I am the only Disney freak in my family. I think that's safe to say.
Well, from your family.
Yes, from my family, I'm the only Disney.
We are
really
both Disney
fan.
freaks in this family.
Right. But before we met and married,
yep.
I was the only Disney freak in my family. And he was born into a Disney freak family.
We were totally like a Disney family, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm originally from Florida, actually
Jelly.
Daytona Beach. And so every year my parents would send me down to my grandparents. And later became my grandmother and my aunt, who would actually just take me to Disney World every single summer. So ever since I think I was 2 years old, I was at Disney World.
Whereas I think the first time I ever visited Disney World, I was 8. And my family is from Georgia. So it was about an 8-hour car drive. Seems so easy now, down to Orlando. But we really never visited Disney all that much. I did visit the first time when I was 8. Mm-hmm. And I did think that Mickey Mouse was a giant rat, and I did run and scream. Like most children do, okay? Our child did not, thank goodness, but I was very scared of Mickey at the first time that I ever visited him in the park. It was ugh.
That's pretty interesting to know.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, and I'll tell you guys, so
but Pluto is my favorite.
We actually met in Georgia. So
we did.
When I say my parents would send me down to my grandparents every summer, my parents, once I was born, we actually ended up moving up to Georgia. So I wasn't raised in Florida, but I kind of was. I mean, I spent every single summer down in Daytona Beach, we would definitely go down there, and we'd go to Busch Gardens, all these other places. But what was really cool is that we met in Georgia, and
yes, we did.
That's when we met, and we found out that we were both Disney freaks.
It was an instant connection. It really, actually, it was already an instant connection, but it really helped cement the bond.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, and I'll tell you, this is the other cool thing about it, too. So, I don't know if you guys know, some of you might know already, Liz and I were married at Disney World.
Yes, okay, so we did marry on the deal, the down low.
And the cheap.
And the cheap, yes, that's very true.
We did not splurge for the Disney wedding.
No, we could not afford that.
But the cool thing is that in the state of Florida, a notary public can actually marry you.
And hey, happenstance being what it is, Andy's aunt was a notary public.
Yes,
so it's
thank you, Aunt Dottie.
Yes, thank you, Aunt Dottie. Big thumbs up.
And she actually came over along with family. Family decided to come on down.
Yes, because we eloped to Disney World.
Kind of.
With my parents and his parents in tow.
we told them. Everybody was on the know. But here's the cool thing is that everybody got together. We actually got married at the Wilderness Lodge.
So awesome.
So beautiful.
Oh, and at Christmas time, too.
At Christmas time. So
All right.
all the decorations were up. And behind us, when we got married, was the huge Christmas tree in their lobby.
So beautiful.
Yes. And so there we were. And we were actually in a top hat and Mickey ears. And she was in the mini ears and the veil. And it was just, I don't know. It was perfect.
The best.
It was absolutely perfect. And that was our wedding. And
yeah, it was great. Now, another question might be, why don't I ever wear ears now?
that's a really good question. Why
And
don't you?
There's something about the Disney ears. They're just I find them very, very painful. And I do end up with a headache. And that is why I want to wear the Disney ears, but I end up not doing it because there's just some size that fits my head. And it's very just painful for me. The ears are really super good in theory, but I just end up with a sinus headache. So I'm like, I don't wear the ears.
Yeah. No, and that makes sense, guys. And that is what leads us to probably, I don't know if this is a great segue or not, but she has a huge loungefly addiction. So we don't wear the ears, but
we support loungefly. As you can see.
Here, I'll even kind of duck out of the way, so excuse me.
With our newly decorated studio with Mickey, Captain Marvel, who is, gosh, she's one of my favorites out of the Marvel universe, and Disney parks. But of course, being like the Star Wars geek that I am, here's BB-8. He doesn't make noises, but he could. Above the Mickey Halloween. And then we've got Stitch. I don't know how we got that from Morgan. She volunteered, but thank you, Morgan.
Yes.
And there we go. So a little bit more decoration for our studio. We hope you like it.
As you guys might know, we do have more loungefly, and more loungeflies coming to decorate over there.
Just a little bit.
Here's the thing, though, guys. Liz actually uses the loungeflies on a daily basis. It is her purse.
Right.
So she uses it, and currently, right now, we are rotating through the new Mickey pumpkin bag, which is so cool.
He is awesome.
Yeah, and of course, obviously, for the rest of October, we're going to use that. But also Maleficent, which is her favorite villain, of course.
My totally favorite villain.
And also Rey, which is this is just a very nice bag.
I am a Star Wars fanatic. Andy is not so much a Star Wars fanatic.
I do love Star Wars.
And yes, it does hurt my very soul to not be going to Galaxy's Edge in December when we go down for the cruise. Yeah. However, we promised Morgan that we're going to wait for her, so I love you, Morgan.
That is a big thing, guys. Like, when we do things, that is something about our family. Like, Liz and I totally want to go, and we had the opportunity to go and do Galaxy's Edge, and you're like, why don't you go? We want to go. We're actually thinking about going to Disneyland, which would be my first time to Disneyland, and Morgan's first time to Disneyland, and of course,
first time.
Not her first time, but the last time you were there. Everything was under construction the last time you were there.
The last time I was at Disneyland, California Adventureland was still under construction. There was an earthquake in California when I was there. my whole hotel room shook, and that was the first time and the last time I've ever been to Disneyland.
Yeah, so a lot's changed, and it'll be like a brand new experience when you go back.
California Adventureland.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I still want to do the Incredicoaster too.
I can't wait to drag my family to Disneyland.
Yes.
Just like I can't wait to drag Andy to Disneyland Paris.
I can't wait to go to Paris.
Yes.
Period. So the thing is, and so I have been out of the country one time. We went to Nassau, Bahamas. We went to the Atlantis.
We did.
And that was the only time I've ever been out of country. It's the only place out of country I've ever gone. However, I've been to several different states. I actually did over-the-road truck driving at one point for a while. So I've been through a lot of different states, but that was the only time I've been out of country. But going back to Galaxy's Edge, when we go to Disneyland, I think, first of all, I think the crowd levels would be much lower there, and it's identical, so it should be really cool to experience that there. So that's what we're thinking,
Yeah.
and hopefully not in a too distant future. So stay tuned.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see about that.
Yeah.
Another thing that you guys might like to know about us is our favorite Disney characters.
Ooh.
Ooh la la.
Yes.
Now I think that you guys really know Mickey Mouse is my ultimate favorite. All right, the mouse is definitely who I fell in love with first as far as Disney goes.
It all
Mickey
started
is
with a
awesome.
mouse.
It did all start with a mouse.
Yes.
But when I was a really itty bitty kid and going to Epcot and Figment with the whole imagination ride and, you know, using your imagination and just projecting all that is really, really, really why Figment, dun, 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 is pretty much my second favorite character. Followed super, super closely by Chip and Dale plus Pluto. And it is those whole cartoons where you can see Chip and Dale and Pluto and poor Pluto, like, you know, just being like irritated about Chip and Dale, but I just see Chip and Dale and Pluto
What's there
all
to be
together.
irritated about? They're just
They
two
were invading
bros
his
having
house.
fun. You know?
They were invading his house, invading his Christmas. I mean, all kinds of poor things that Chip and Dale did.
They're just so darn cute.
They're so darn cute.
Okay.
But what's your favorite character?
Okay, so let's start with Mickey. Mickey Mouse is, of the Fab Five, if you're taking a look at those guys, Mickey is absolutely my favorite, hands down. But what is my favorite? Actually, let me ask you this first before I go any further. Who is your favorite Mickey?
Oh, man. Dude, my favorite Mickey is straight up more modern day Mickey with the red pants, the white dots, the yellow shoes. Oh, you betcha, pal. Which he does a way better Mickey than I do. See? I mean, that's straight up my favorite Mickey is the more... Though I do love the 50s, 60s Mickey, that old-fashioned feel to him. There's really not anything about Mickey that I don't love.
So, hands down, my favorite Mickey is Steamboat Willie. Steamboat Willie, hands down. I cannot ever get the tune out of my head. I love Steamboat Willie. He was the original.
Yeah, he is cool.
In fact, originally, just so you guys know, a little fact, it was called Steamboat Bill.
Yes, I know,
when they were
right?
writing it. So I love Steamboat Willie. He is my favorite little dude.
And I'm so happy that Mickey Mouse is not named Mortimer Mouse.
True.
Just
and I'm so glad we got past, Oswald. So
yeah, Oswald is, yeah. All right, I'm glad we got past Oswald
But
too.
outside of Mickey Mouse, I've got to say that it's a tie for my next favorite character.
All right, who is it? Let's go.
I love Olaf.
Oh,
Olaf,
and
hands
summer.
down. Just, I don't know, there's something about Olaf that every time I see Olaf, I get super, super happy.
That's true.
But a straight up tie, and I mean a dead even tie with Olaf, which would be Chip and Dale.
Yeah, those little red noses, little black noses, Chip and Dale.
You cannot see Chip and Dale and not be happy.
And Dale has the red nose, and Chip does have the black nose.
Yeah.
And if you want a really cool mnemonic, CB, Chip black, DR, Dale red.
Huh.
Yeah, because I'm really weird on trying to remember things that way, but CB and Doctor is something that I can always remember. That way I know who has the black nose and who has the red nose.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, favorite princesses. All right.
You're my favorite princess.
I love you, baby. Hey, so cute. Isn't he so cute? My favorite princess is Belle.
Yes.
Now, you might ask, why is your favorite princess Belle? It's really super easy for me. I have brown hair. I have brown eyes. And Belle was the very first Disney princess with brown hair and brown eyes. So she looked like me. I loved her yellow dress. I loved the whole rose. I love roses. The whole Beast, the story, the redemption story. Belle, by far, is my favorite princess. How about you?
My favorite princess is Belle. Yeah.
See, and that's because I was Belle.
She is my Belle.
Yeah, all right. Cheese you.
I don't know if I'm the Beast or not, but...
I'm definitely the beauty. He can be the Beast.
Yeah. Well, guys, so that's a little bit of insight into who Fun Fiero is. But we would love to know what you guys would like to know about us. We'd love to share more with you guys. I mean, we get to share these little small interactions with our videos with you guys, which we absolutely love. that is something that is one of the reasons that we even do this, is to really kind of reach out to a much larger community that is Disney based, and really kind of come together. So we totally value you guys, and we want to connect with you guys even more. So please, in the comments, leave any questions that you'd like to ask us. We'd love to answer those in an upcoming video. We were going to do like a 5-6 minute video today.
I think it's gonna get even longer.
So thanks for hanging out with us.
Yes, we appreciate you guys.
But we can't wait to share even more. And of course, we have a lot more coming your way. So thanks again, guys. And that's pretty much it that we've got for today. Please give this video a like. And if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel if you are brand new here. But until next time, guys, get out there, have some fun, and we'll see you on the flip side.